Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more high score Balatro. In this run, despite several early voucher skips, both my vouchers and econ seem to be limiting, but a natural negative oops all sixes and a reserve parking combine to extend the run long enough to have a chance at picking up the remaining vouchers. Enjoy the video. Okay, we have to buy the voucher. That's what I get for taking an ante 1 hieroglyph. Eight Ball hustled you? Yeah, it was 8 Ball's fault. I think we can all agree that it's 8 Ball's fault. No, not again. Alright. A point scoring Joker would be pretty good. It's not a point scoring Joker, unfortunately, because of the deck that we are playing on. Okay. Is your discard putting in work at least? What do you have for me? Not ideal, but could be good enough for now. Kill the ace and the 3, maybe? I think we have enough discards to make straights work for the time being. Okay, just give me the $4. Yeah. Okay, Odd Todd, pretty good with the DV or with the Chad. Weird draws. Just give me the queen, man. Okay, fine. Okay, one hand type? Can we possibly get away with that? Does Matador work on this boss? Probably gonna take it anyway just for next ante. Matador does work. Oh, no, no! Oh my god, I just passed on Arrowhead. Now I'm really throwing. Indy, thank you for the 4. Hi from France. Everyone quiet! Act cool. That business cards is incredible. I'm kind of thinking I might want the reserve parking over the business card, though, because we're more likely to hold face cards in hand and play the odd Todd cards.
Well met.
Oh! One too quickly. Rin. Thank you for the membership. Or, raid. Jeez, my brain is not functional right now. We thirst for your blood? I kind of need that, though. Preferably in my body. Let's take the double voucher skip. And then die, because it's a bad play. True, but you can make more?
Well met.
I don't know. Rip it?
Well met.
Okay, that's perfect. Birthday Skeleton and
Well
Uwan,
met.
thank you for the subs. And Dancy, thank you for that gifted sub to Necro Fart. Very cool. Jimbo! Okay, our run is blessed. This is a really bad play. Don't do this at home, chat. Is my reserve parking okay? Excuse me? Nice 50-50. Okay, maybe it was worth it because we got overstock. Okay, wait, that's good too. You're gone. Let's buy this, even though it's the worst possible order. Oh! Wait a minute. Maybe there's some hope in this run. Interesting. Oops. Kind of want that golden ticket. This is super greedy. It is also kind of concerning going into the boss blind. Thank you, reserve parking. Very cool. Here. Need a purple.
Well met.
This is better, but it's a lot more tilting than Rocket, so I value my mental health. Same thing here. Medium, pretty good. Oh, nice. I did not even realize that was a spade. One more 6. Woof. Could just go hackable 2s. It's a long journey, yeah. We don't have to take it if we don't want to. Just get it because it's polychrome and a red seal. Well, gives us options now. It's maybe... That maybe puts us back in the Baron game plan. So, we can figure this out. But it's nice to have options. We're out of 6s. Money? Let's get some more spades. For now. Yuck. Okay. Way too early for the idol anyway. No high cards. This one's more money, actually. I would farm them one at a time, but, like, the ox, you know? Wait, we have Overstock Plus already? I guess we've taken a lot of voucher skips for where we are in the run. And we have very little deck fixing as a result. So do I need the hallucination? We've got 2 purples. That's not bad. I think we need that. Another purple. Oh my god. Well, it won't be vouchers this run, I guess. Go for the money hit here. Thank you. I mean, let's be honest, it still could be Vouchers. Yeah. Yeah, Collie's a nowhere. Like, skipping all these shops is going to make it harder for the run in general. Not taking rounds is very detrimental to any game plan. Or at least any successful game plan. Oh, I forgot I had brainstorm for the golden ticket. That's stupid. Probably just need to get out of the rocket. And back into the rocket? No. The throwback value, though? There's no such thing as throwback value. Hate to be the one to break it to you. Oh, yeah. It's not an ideal boss blind for us. Where am I? There we go. And we really didn't draw our purples at the right time. Okay, so we just need 2 of those flushes into boss blind. You do not need you don't need any natural negatives to naneinf. Most seeds can naneinf if you play them properly. So with perfect information, nearly every seed can naneinf. I think Ticket has to die for now. Wow. Oh, that's 3 consecutive? Streamer like 100% of seeds are nan-infable? You don't need luck, is what we're saying. You just need to not play poorly. Huge, huge death hit. And if it's a lot easier than many people think, the first one is the hardest, and if you have perfect info, then you bypass the money issue entirely. You don't need to question which shops you can take skips for, etc. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is that most of us don't play with that perfect information, so... Nor do we play perfectly. Well, this is getting outrageous. We can start... We have like a level 9 high card. We could probably just get out of the... Bean! Thank you for the raid. Hope the stream went well. We've got something cooking up here, potentially. We missed an early naneinf attempt due to voucher loss, so we ran it back. And now we've got this run. And I think we can get out of the flared base. But unfortunately, I missed the attempt at 3 consecutive naneinfs. Streamer fell off. But we've got a decent run going now. We can go back in time here. Oh my god. Another voucher skipped. This one... If we can get the ecto, we might have something. We've got 2 vouchers coming our way. We've taken quite a few already. Against my better judgment. Actually, I should have thrown some hands for the reserve parking. Yeah. That was silly. Okay, that gets us a little bit closer to maybe getting an ecto. Just because we need Omen Globe. So Omen, or reserve parking doesn't ever hit? Not for me, despite the apparent streamer lock I've been accused of. You should have seen it on my last run. Moonum. Holy. Let's go here and here. Get by with another one. big voucher whiff here. Bean. Should have known not to deny the bean. This is better. Can you bug the bean? It is ante 9. Probably save the good copies of kings. Jesus. Well, here's the thing. They're all good copies of kings. Probably get away with this. This idol is insistent as well. Why am I opening this? I have enough levels. That was a waste of money. I mean, the rebate comes back, right? Sorry, Jimbo, but you're gonna have to go. It's actually pretty good odds. Especially if we sell the trading card, which we'll likely do once we're done with it. Do I have any queens? Okay. What am I keeping the strength for then?
Well met.
McChicken Fresh. Thank you for the 3. What a name. Stonsel. Kinda don't want to roll right now. There's 1 purple. Okay, do not forget that you have the hieroglyph this time. Not that I would ever make that mistake in my life. Nobody run the tape. Yeah, this is like one of the best times for an invisible. For sure. Just barely sneaking through the rounds with this lack of point scoring. I know, it's been rough. So we just hold this until we like see a joker that we want to pick up and then we sell out. Like a DNA. But we're also not going to do super aggressive rolling because we need to finish cutting down on the deck.
Met.
Toby, thank you for the prime. Kind of want that gift card, but it'll come back. The window, not my problem. It's pretty good. Dottie, thank you for the raid. Hope the stream went well. I guess I saw you were doing some gold stake runs. How did those go? We had some unfortunate voucher luck earlier that blocked a ante 24 naneinf run. That was would have been my third successful attempt in a row, but I fumbled. So now we're on this one, trying to get a new one started. Ended on a win, so technically a streak. I mean, you can't end on a loss. That's illegal. So, well done. And we go here. Really just want the death more than anything. No one tell Thunk about the earlier stream then? No. Just clear the VOD and you'll be safe. Don't worry about it. Here. Got anything for me? Not really. Oops. Still not quite set up for the deck. I want the trading card too much for this, and we'll only be able to get this if the, yeah. It's fine. The tooth. Thank you for the prime. Get these out of here. Wait, did I forget to trading card? Streamer fumbling again. Cola? Okay, so we have to go in here. Even though we've seen, like, more voucher skips than any man deserves. Two out of three? Whoop. Oh my god! And they call me lucky? That's horrific. Rip it. Maybe do something with a golden ticket with this. Worst hit by a wide margin possible? Yeah, like the other ones were equivalent. That's just extraordinarily bad. And that's like the one situation where invisible is actually pretty good. I gave up a trading card for nothing. Oh. That's pretty good as well. Just would like a DNA now. Actually, I'd like an ecto, then a DNA. Yeah, we do have the Omen Globe, which is nice. It's parking really better than another Baron. Yep. I need money, not score right now. Ecto? No Ecto. What is my voucher situation? It is only ante 11. This is pretty good. Slowly grown away from invisible and naneinf and lean towards aggressive econ and eventually showman. Yep. That's because that is a much better strategy. There's a lot of situations where the invisible is just kind of bait. Can't just break it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, again, Balatro is only a gambling game if you play it poorly. And invisible usually is just gambling in these types of runs. Oh, whoops. Guess I have to gamble now because I played it poorly. The voucher cleared. Okay. Do I have hand size vouchers though? Yeah, that might be a problem. We still got plenty of space in our score at least. I'll take it. I don't think it's that great for me right now. I have such a small deck. We're looking for a rare, so maybe we do this instead. Bam Bam Baklava. What a name. I give it a 7. Deck fixing is still very important for me right now. Gift card good. They're parking probably too much money to pass on. There's no way this wins, but I don't want to miss it again. Guess there was a way that it wins. If play this. Have you ever made flower pot work? Yeah. Actually, for the Jenga matches, that ended up being my final run. I was racking my brain to make a flower pot work just because I didn't have any other options for times molt. Yeah, scoring did a little bit better than I was expecting there, to be honest with you. I think because we had so many red seals compared to previous hands. Guess we just take it, it doesn't interrupt their fool. Doesn't work on the wheel. I don't have to be a coward here. Throw it on the pile. Like, it at least gives me gift card value, right?
Well met.
Holy bye-bye. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Appreciate that. Not taking the Plutos because they do not help my score at this point, and they cost me money. Money is important, not additional levels in Pluto. It's really just that 8 and this queen. And then it's just a matter of getting all of the non-red seals out. We know this doesn't win, right? Not without the glass. E20. Neat. I think I might value a death more than another temperance right now, just to finish up the deck fixing. I do want those non-red seals out. Yeah, we need that, right? Fortunately, we do still need a DNA, though. Surely that won't be hard to find. Jake. Egg. Let's take the safe line here. Even though we're not going to have it for much longer. What am I doing here? We want to cut you. Okay. It might be getting a little too small here. Nah, you can never have too few cards, right? Okay. That's probably a little better, isn't it? Six out of 7. Okay. We can cut the non-red seals and add a red seal to the non-red seal. We now have 1 gold seal and 2 purples. We're almost there. Throw it on the pile. Sure. Actually huge for future parking value. It also is an uncommon, so it could block for a burglar once we get to that point. Second mime is not it. We could take it for some extra money over the luchador and just stop being a coward, so I think I'm going to do that. But it is the first thing to go, including if we get some cola. Gift card is back. Needle is sketchy, but not the end of the world. We have one more card that we want to death now. Alright, deck fixing's done. The showman, he hasn't done anything in terms of jokers yet, but it's been really funny so far with the tarots. I have observatory. 20%?
Well met.
0 for 2 today. Shad, thank you for the gifted sub. That could be another funny reason to, invisible. Well. Goodbye, friend. We want to find another blueprint brainstorm. No, we actually just want the DNA right now. So let's do this. Although we don't get a lot of money, we can add a king. We just need DNA, right? My god. I wasn't gonna get much value anyway because of how small our deck is. This is probably better. We also don't have blank, do we? That's gonna be a problem. So we really are in... Oh, wait, we've got the reserve parking with the oops. I think we probably want to go like this, maybe? So we're, like... This entire run is dependent on whether we get another voucher skip. Which is an unfortunate place to be because it's kind of outside of my control. But we do have several antes to find it. Not that many, I guess. Slow down time for the voucher tech? Yeah, we'll have to, because we need blank and antimatter. And both hand size vouchers. And DNA. Save that for the future. No, no. Alright, no farming here.
Well met.
Sumo, thank you for the prime. 2 jokers away from C++. You got this. You've already gotten that far, you're in a good spot to find those two. Reroll, that's another voucher cleared. No voucher skips. Money. We need one more death still.
Well met.
There's the death. It's like this. You're welcome. Do not give me a sub. Someone has the potential to do the funniest thing possible here.
Well met.
Night Owl, thank you for the 3. Yes, Baron is far and away the most consistent way to naneinf. Got C++ in my first unseeded naneinf in the past month. Incredible. Dubs everywhere in chat right now. It's good, we need more chatters that have actually played this game. For the sake of my sanity. DNA. I don't need the showman, right? Like, we could go showman, hope that we miraculously find antimatter. No, it makes the DNA less likely to happen. Could add another card.
Well met.
Scooter, thank you for that gifted sub. Dude, do not gift me a sub. Got him. Is that like 3 burglars in these rolls? Could be. I don't know. I've just been tunneled in on looking for the DNA.
Well met.
And Scooter, thank you for the 2 months as well. Out. Play it, move this. DNA. I had the right colors. money. There may be a time where we need the Troubadour, but I don't think we're there yet. Rather just keep holding money to find the... stupid DNA.
Well met.
Pick Cube, thank you for that gifted sub to Roffle Heavy, which is... Wait a minute, an imposter. Must stop this identity thief. Alright, voucher skip. Well, oh my god, what a shot. Holy. Okay, we stop rolling now. There's a lot of spectrals all of a sudden. Alright. I have to roll that, which is terrifying. It's fine. Whew. Rolling it counts as defeated, right? Yes. But then it can come back around once you beat all the boss blinds. But we haven't seen that many because I think that might be one of our first rerolls yet. Yeah, the voucher skip is a little bit less urgent now, but still would be very nice. And because our deck is so small, we're gonna have to start pumping steel quite a bit earlier than I expected, just because, well, it took a while to find the DNA. The world record of naneinf streaking? Not a clue. I think Zeno had 3 at one point. But that was a long, long time ago, and people have gotten better at the game since then, including Zeno. Would have been funny if we drew our one club there. I think we still should slow down. To try and get both of the hand size vouchers if we do see a voucher skip. Voucher cleared at least. We don't really have the capacity to go for the beanbug here for a variety of reasons. Hey, congrats, Crypto. I mean, that one was just free, right? Complaining about the moderation on this channel is a great way to get yourself moderated on this channel. Yeah. Look, let's see if we can snipe the King of Clubs. It would be funny. Oh! You've earned it, buddy. That's my Iron Chad. Alright, voucher skip, please. Voucher whiff. I think I might have to take that. We're running out of time. And, like, our score is so bad without vouchers right now. So, I think it's just going to be another voucher locked run. Unless we get the voucher skip. Boss line doesn't matter. How many vouchers are left? 2, 3, 4, 5 with the one in the shop. 6, 7. At least 7. 8 with the hand size. 9 with the nacho tong, so 9. Yeah, we're cooked. Take another ecto. Nope, it would kill me. So I do think we have to take the magic trick here. Second ecto has to come a lot earlier. Yeah. This will be a horrific time for a second ecto. We also don't have the money to fund it. Imagine next voucher is illusion. I mean, the reason we take magic trick is in case that happens, right? The reason we changed the steel to clubs is so that we can get a sense of our score, and certain boss blinds like Mark make it easier to find the steel when we need it. So like we can better view our deck to get a sense of how many steel cards we have versus how many gold cards we have, and we can find the steel cards a lot easier in our hand that way. It's another voucher whiff. Yeah, I think we're dead. Without a voucher skip, there are just simply too many missing vouchers right now. Always the vouchers? Yeah. I mean, we did most of what we could to nullify that, but the skips themselves just came too early before we had the double tags queued up. And like the in-round vouchers have been pretty poor since the start. The start they were okay. Here. I think I counted Planet and Tarot, so it should be 9 vouchers still. My hand size in Voucher and Baron builds is rough, yeah. Like, it cuts into the money accumulation is one of the bigger issues here. Oh, we've got 4 double tags. Why not only steal? Why steal? Especially when I'm in desperate need of money. And I'm scoring so much beyond what the requirements are for now. For a very short period of time. It's the hardest deck to naneinf with. Any deck that isn't, well, that's good, but not what we need. That isn't Plasma deck. Or Ghost deck if you get a Perkio. Okay, we're fine through this ante. Probably fine through next as well, but then we fall off pretty hard. What vouchers are you missing? Most of them. Several. But antimatter, both hand size, Nachotong, and... Well, Nachotong and Grabber can come after anti-24. But we need 3 more vouchers before anti-24 even, which is coming up. Which is why the run is probably just dead in the water. The only reason I'm sticking with it right now is because we don't have enough time to run back a third. A fourth? We all saw the 8-ball run? No, you didn't. It's a mass hallucination. Did you sell for Showman here if it came up in the shop? No. Showman doesn't help us. We need the DNA for the hand size. Like we're just kind of at the mercy of vouchers. I would get a Showman once I need Showman once we get antimatter. Let's see what it looks. We need to start like figuring out our scoring. This is 2 in the starting hand, and I'm gonna play a gold card. His next ante is already looking a little sketchy. So this is with 4 gold in hand on scoring. Is E45. Four gold gives us 45. Okay. That's a very good pickup. That gives us some hope. Let's look for Showman.
Well met.
Fishy, thank you for the 10. 43, so we need pretty much exactly what we tested. Oh no. This is gonna be rough. think the money is more important here. Okay. That's good. Should probably slow down on the rolling, though. Alright. We roll here. That's bad, too. No, we'll just top end check there. I mean, I needed to take the magic trick at the time because the vouchers were cooking me, but we're in a pretty bad spot because of it. To limit my rolling as well because we're poor, but I also kind of need to find it soon or we die because we're probably dead next ante. Can't take that. I'm in desperate need of finding score. Preston, thank you for the donation. And we've got maybe like 2 chances at it, if nothing changes. Oh!
Well
Got
met.
life left in us. Unfortunately, I'm incredibly broke now. Do I just reroll it? That should give me a bit of extra time, though. Video. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying the content. Can get away with a little bit more money farming now as well. Oof. Okay, 1, 2. So it's always going to be like this. I think we want 1 on the mime. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. All right, one voucher skip and we're right back in this. But as you can see, just getting that additional copy joker gives us a huge boost to our score for the short term. But we need +2 hand size still. It's another whiff on the voucher. So, still probably cooked, unfortunately. Just kind of delaying the inevitable. Scored E66 last time. We need to catch up on money. Hey, welcome, Bofi. Bingo is a possibility here. I mean, I'm more concerned about making it to ante 24 than survive, like, than what I'm gonna do on ante 24, right? So, like, because we're falling off so dramatically without the hand size. Getting to ante 24 is the concern. Whatever. Technically, could sell DNA and mine for burglar and bean. I would not recommend doing that. No, that sounds like a horrendously bad idea. Like, you can do the DNA, but and it feels like it's throwing to sell the mime at this stage when again, we're barely scoring enough right now. Like, if we sold the mime, our scoring just plummets. So the next move now, pray for hand size vouchers. Same thing we've been doing for a while now. Or a voucher skip. Ow. Yeah, we're E66 with like the bare minimum of our score, right? No. Clearly not. Alright. Voucher skip me. to start. Can we just hit runner on that? I think we have basically 2 antes to hit. I mean, Bean could also get us through ante 24 in place of this. Maybe there's still a chance here. It's just the real issue, again, is my money. Or lack thereof. Ante 22 hand size voucher. Thank you, Balatro. I mean, better late than never, right? Missed the beginning, did we ecto the dice? Yep. Fortunately, I was able to pick up a net negative brainstorm to make up for such a horrific blunder. I think we're through next ante pretty easily now. Streamer decked out the dice to increase the chances of voucher skip. Yeah, and to improve the odds of showman. E70, we're still a little bit short for ante 24. I can't really do a top end check when I'm below $2K right now.
Well met.
Mr. Jackson, thank you for the sub. So, I think we're in a very bad spot. It's possible we could naneinf this run, but it's unlikely. We'd have to get fairly lucky. We need what, like 7, 8 E's? No, 6 E's. I don't think that full steel gets us there right now. Naneinf is never likely, that's what makes it special? No, it's incredibly likely on White Stake Plasma deck. Alright, give me a voucher skip. Burn through over 1600 trying to find burglar and rolling for Zerbit on my first naneinf. That's quite literally high rolling. I burned through 3 or 4K before I found it on many runs. Like 3 or 4K is really the minimum of what you want to have in order to start fishing for it. Hitting it in 1600 is extremely lucky. Alright, let's do a quick check. just to see how desperate we need to be next ante. Is next ante 74 or 78? I forget. $77. Burned 18k on my first attempt and didn't get it. Was ante 23? Wait, we're through? Hold on. We've got time. We do not have money, though. So... it's still gonna be rough. Boss blind is E80, though. Okay. You probably know. Yeah, losing out on the voucher skips will be pretty brutal if we get to 25. So we'd like to just see a voucher skip this coming ante still. Give me money. Come on now. Okay, well. How come we're looking for voucher skip again? Because we need vouchers. And every other skip in this game is bad in this situation. All right. Unfortunate. Can be ENT 77 or E77 though. I really need that reserve parking for next ante. Nope. Yep. Sorry, Doc. Well, it's too bad that the boss blind is E80 and we can't beat that. Sure is a shame. Maybe the first skip of ante 25 is a voucher skip? Yeah. That could have also... Yeah, that's really brutal to see here. Because even if we can't naneinf with it, at least we can continue, like, farming money and antes until we get the rest of the pieces. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Grabber and Nachatong are actually more important for getting the naneinf than the hand size voucher. Since we clear this ante. But I'm glad I have smart mods to remind me of that type of thing. Plus, thank you for the membership. Alright. So now we're praying for the voucher skip, but we're also praying that we get the plus hand vouchers and either burglar or reserve parking. Part of me hopes the first skip is a negative skip so everyone can see how useless it is. Well, I mean, we've done that so many times and people just don't learn, so it doesn't really matter. But maybe this time, yeah. Truly the mind of a chatter. Alright, DNA goes here. Not for any of that. Wait, let's check our skips. Oh no. What have you done to me, chat? What have you done? I mean, at that point, the negative was maybe worth taking, isn't it? Because we can just keep the DNA then. Burglar, reserve parking, but we also have to, like, have money for serpent farming. So we probably roll to, I don't know, 20, 30? Look, I'll give it the best possible chance here. Lock an uncommon. Okay. I mean, that's just got to be enough rolling here. Surely this can't go wrong, right? Alright, we want to play all of our steel. And discard all of our steel. play our hand. And copy the mime. With how few hands we have, that's kind of rough. It will be a good idea to get a sense of where we are in our score, though. 136, so we've got a little bit of time. Could at least give me a negative reserve parking with all this, right? Well, we got one of the hand size vouchers, that's important. None of these are uncommon, but we do want reserve parking still. It's a good pickup. Roll. Right on the pile. 0 good jokers so far. Incredible. That was horrific. Why couldn't that be reversed? Wait, there's the reserve parking at least. That's maybe one thing the negative skip did. We're gonna get a lot of money with the dice and the reserve parking, so I feel like we can roll fairly aggressively here, but we would still like the burglar. I can't take that. The reserve parking is too important. Let's just roll to about 30 again and see where that leaves us. Alright. We want to go here and here, and I think we need to discard first this time. So, and this is going to take a while because of the animations. Oh, no, no, no. I have to keep the spaceman, too. Because he's an uncommon. Now we'll never get the world record. God, this is so awful. And it's only getting more awful. Forgot we had oops, and it was like, this is the best parking ever. I mean, it is, but it is because we have the oops. Yeah, all because I ectoed the dice. I mean, unironically, if we do find a burglar in the next shop, a big part of it will be because of this Oops All Sixes coming in as a net negative. Like, we're actually going to be up money after all of the rolling we did last ante. Shouldn't 4x speed on plasma be times 8? Wouldn't it be times 16? Movi, thank you for the super chat. The overlay is a mod by fellow Balatro streamer Edelo. There's a link to his Twitch channel in all of my videos. Does some great gold stake runs. I think we can probably get away with this here for a little bit of extra money. Copy's in the right spot. Send it. Thank you, Spaceman. Alright, with that voucher skip and with this reserve parking, we're actually maybe in a decent spot for a change here. We entered the Serpent at like 1700. Yes, that's why I'm saying the reserve parking is huge. What do we need next? We need Burglar and Nacho Tong. Okay, so we can roll much more aggressively now, thanks to the reserve parking. We didn't have Petroglyph. That explains why we have so many discards. We trade the reserve parking for Burglar, because reserve parking is here to help us find Burglar. Decent skips. Andrew? Yeah. I thought it was the Burglar. We can probably roll to like 50 plus now. I don't know if we have enough hands is the problem. I don't think we'll get it yet. So we're not there yet. Don't get too excited. Also, now it's going to take even longer. What is there in that context? naneinf, breaking the scoring limit. So we need 44 in hand. Let's just use it, like, let's pitch through all the steel, get as many gold cards in hand, and see how close we are. If we get a juggle tag, that could also be it, but we have, like, 5 more antes before we need to find the Nacho Tong. You have 44 in hand exactly, don't you? I'm not here to do math, I don't know. You have 44 in hand, aren't you 1 short? Yes, because you need to have 45 in hand and then play your hand. It's just 2 cards, I might as well try. Well, the thing is, it costs me a lot of money, which I still need. Learn an anaglyph deck, juggler, juggle skip negative. How does that one work? You save the double tags, and then you get extremely lucky until you get enough juggle tag, or enough double tags so that you can get enough juggle tags to take you to not 44, but 88 cards in hand in order to naneinf. Can you move the spaceman? I'm about to sell him, just because we don't need more animations here. And we don't need him to block for the burglar anymore. That naneinf sounds horrible to do. I gave it like 2 tries. And I hated it so much. Because it's, unlike this one, which is very much in your control, so much of the important aspects of it are outside of your control. So we gain, I think we are exactly 1 card off, aren't we? Like, you get exactly the right number of cards? Well, we're net 2 each time, right? We have 8 more hands, it's 16 more? No. 18 more, that takes us to 44. We're exactly 1 card off, we just had this discussion. Started with 9. The first 18 hands will net you 2 cards. 9 plus 18 times 2 is 45. I mean, it's entirely possible I counted wrong. In fact, it's probably likely I counted wrong. But it's too late at this point. We have too many gold cards anyway. So even if I pitch all the gold cards, we're not going to get there. Quality feel, thank you for the super chat. Oh, you deal with the gold cards on your naneinf hand. Well, right now I'm pitching the steel card so I can get money off of the gold cards. I'll just do the opposite when it's time to naneinf. Yeah, worst case scenario, we just extend the runtime of the video and you get to sleep a little bit longer as a result. You're welcome. So from here, it's, what, +8? Oh, we do have enough. Because we net 8 from here. Whoops! Too late now. But at least we know for next ante that we can get it. So what that means is I should do y'all a favor here and just score this hand. Thank you, Spaceman. Very cool. Let's go ahead and snooze the ads now before I forget. This is a vanilla run. So high card level not matter anymore. It hasn't mattered since we got past level 8. We are on level 24 right now, so no, it does not matter. I bet if you hadn't gotten the negative Spaceman Burglar wouldn't show up. It would have showed up eventually. We had so much money from that reserve parking, but maybe the reserve parking doesn't. The more likely thing is the reserve parking doesn't show up because we don't have all these junk commons. I guess I should have left the mime in that spot a little bit longer. But again, we don't really need money. Like, maximum is like 700 on the Serpent reroll, but it's not going to be that much. Oh, no. Alright. Let's put an end to this so I can eat some food. I'm hungry. All I've had today is those 4 donuts for breakfast. I had half a pie for breakfast. Based. We can't mess up our suits. Apple cider donuts? Don't. I will not get rage baited by my own moderator calling. I feel like I'm watching a man being tortured with that nacho tongue. It's the funniest possible outcome. But at the end of the day, it's probably good that we got it. Does Roffle not like apple cider donuts? I just don't believe they're real. And you can't convince me otherwise. Not real in what way? That they don't exist? Like, again, we've solved this problem already. We don't need, like, we know the ingredients for, like, most baked goods is just, like, flour, butter, water, sugar. Like, why are we... why are we messing with what's working? Juice inside of donuts makes all the sense in the world? No, you're thinking of custard. You got the right spirit, but maybe, like, misunderstanding a little bit. So you only like plain donuts? No. You can frost a donut. It's pretty good. Because these ones taste all cinnamony. Yeah, and the only way that you can possibly get cinnamon into your donut is by using apple cider. It's unfortunate that that's the case. Frosted old-fashioned donuts are the best. That was one of the ones I had this morning. Why is cinnamon bad in a donut? It tastes amazing. You're just making up things that I'm not saying. Apple cider is not cinnamon, chat. Almost literally, so you hate waffles? Yeah. Yeah, but somehow actually dumber. Bavarian cream donuts are my favorite. Based. See, chat. Some of these chatters know. We just have 11 more hands of this nonsense. Goliath, thank you for the bits. If apple cider isn't cinnamon, then how do you explain Bavarian cream not being bacon? You gotta call a doctor. You clearly just had a stroke. Alright. I need to pay attention to this number. Stop trying to distract me with your donut talk. Everybody here needs to eat dinner? I mean, what about time zones? What if it's lunchtime or breakfast time? It's 1 a.m. here, spaghetti midnight snack time. Make sure to throw in some apple cider vinegar for that bad boy. That's the only chat approved ingredient. Nice. I'm beginning to think you actually love apple cider donuts. How can I love something that doesn't exist? Well, okay, never mind. Chad does that all the time with their anime waifus. How can I love something that I've never tried? How dare you talk about Shinji Ikari like that? I saw that, Kali. You're quick on the trigger, but, I was watching. I'll make sure to censor it for the YouTube video, though. I don't want people getting the wrong idea. Alright. 3 more of these, then we get the haha funny number. I'll admit sleep quality has improved since TTS was disabled? Yeah. I can't imagine going back, like, I was losing my mind every time I go through and edit some of the TTS and try to edit around it. So, like, editing time has also improved significantly as a result of turning TTS off. What does naneinf actually stand for? It means not a number, e to the infinity power. It's basically when the computer runs out of, or the computer's method, the game's method for tracking the score runs out of digits to represent the score with. If you want to learn more about it, adef has a really good video on that. Planning on going to ante 39. We cannot go to ante 39 with this build, so no. I'm planning on ending the video and run as soon as this is over so that I can eat some food. Computer only counts to 2 to the 1024th power. Stupid computers. I saw Mr. Beast count way higher than that once. It was when he was counting his money. What happens on ante 39? You should watch the adef video to find out. And get jump scared by my voice. It's a good video, though. Even without me in it. Might be better without me in it, in fact. Streamer, can you give us a Mr. Beast empty smile? You can probably just go to my old Hearthstone channel, and there's, like, every thumbnail has that in it, I'm sure. In part because I was still playing Hearthstone at the time. Oh yeah, some of the old Balatro videos as well. That's because they're recycled headshots from the Hearthstone days. You mean main channel? Yeah. Maybe I should post something over there sometime. There's a main channel? Yeah, that's where the big one came from. Wait, here's my Mr. Beast face. This isn't your main channel. I mean, it is now. Well, and if you're on Twitch, it's my main channel. But we're talking to YouTube. Beautiful. We've done it. And definitely couldn't have done it in ante sooner. That's a certified Balatro moment.